a lot of human activities, tasks, and jobs. In such an AI revolution, how to keep your job, survive your job, and along with that, get a salary hike and promotion by using AI to your advantage by leveraging AI. So this is what we are going to learn today. And as you can see, guys, I am super excited, super pumped up with a lot of energy. If you are equally excited, if you are ready to grow in your career and become AI proof and master the AI skills of the future, can I have a big yes in the chat if we are all set, all ready to learn and grow towards an AI driven world? Yes. I can see Neha, Deepak, Sudam, Taruni dropping a yes, Ashok dropping a yes, Rita, Sai Krishna, Naveen, Bhushan, Zamir, I can see Aisha, Jaya, Suluman, I can see Mohammed, Sachin, Sandeep, Jigar, Srinivasan, Varun Garg, Nitin, sorry, I can see Om, Swati, Sharda, perfect. Wonderful, guys. On that note, let's get started. And by the way, I will be closing the Zoom chat when I'm helping you learn something, when I give you all time to practice, or if I ask you a question, that is when I will reopen the Zoom chat. Alright? So when I'm helping you learn something, the Zoom chat will be closed, so everyone's attention is on the screen. Not just that, along with it, as you can see, the Zoom chat is set to host and panelist only, which means anything that you send in the Zoom chat will only be visible to me. That is because a lot of people had this nervousness, or they were very shy of asking a question. Sir, what if other people will think my question is silly? My question is very stupid. I didn't want that to happen to anyone, which is exactly why you are in a very safe environment. You can ask me any question, big or small, and I will be able to answer it. Anything that you post in the Zoom chat only is visible to me. That's okay, without any tension. Ask me whatever you want. Alright? Chalo. On that note, guys, let's get started with the workshop. And the very first thing, by the way, the entire workshop is going to be completely driven by case studies, examples, and practical scenarios. So let's go ahead and take one such scenario as well. Alright? Right here, imagine this. Alright? Oops, you have just received, alright, a WhatsApp message from your boss. So imagine this. Right now, you have your phone next to you, right? And I'm hoping it is on silent right now. But imagine that your phone has just received a WhatsApp message, and that is from your boss. So, what is that message? That message is the following. Your boss has sent you a message 1 minute ago, as you can see. Right now it is 7:09, 7:10, and you have a message in front of you, which is, I know you are not in office right now. So maybe you are right now just leaving from your office, or you have already reached your home, or you are traveling from your office to your house, or you work from home, whatever the case is. I know you are not in office right now, but I need you to enter this data in Microsoft Excel. And what data? Your boss has sent you a photo, some photo, before coming tomorrow. Now today is Saturday, so tomorrow is a Sunday. Let's assume you have to have this meeting on Monday. The reason is we have a meeting at 10 a.m. on Monday. So you would have to enter this data in Microsoft Excel before you come to the office. Now, even though you need to, or rather you want to reply with, I hate you boss, you have just ruined my entire weekend. You can't really send that message, can you? Right? So, what do you have to do? You have to complete this assignment that you have been given. For that, you need to also have a look at this photo, right? What exactly is this photo that we have to enter in Microsoft Excel? So, if you zoom into this photo, right here, you will be seeing some kind of data for different years. So we have the year 2012 all the way to 2018. And then we have the following months, Jan, Feb, March, all the way till December. So this is the data that we are working with. Now what do we have to do? We have to manually sit and enter all of this. In the first cell, we have to enter month/year. Then in the next cell, we have to enter Jan, Feb, March, all of that. Put in our headers, put in all our values. Once we are done with all of this, then we have to cross-check each and every single value. And let me make things even worse for you. This is just one photo. What if your boss has just taken like 10-15 photos and sent it to you? Imagine there are 15 such photos that your boss has sent you that need to be entered in Microsoft Excel. My simple question to you is, would that take you 15 such photos, entering data, cross-checking data, everything manually? Would that take you at least 2 hours of your time and completely ruin your night, completely ruin any kind of plan that you had for the weekend? Probably yes, if you agree with that statement. Yes, absolutely. 2 hours minimum it will take. Yeah. Chalo. More than 2 hours, alright. Way more than that, absolutely. Guys, can I show you how you can do this in just under 10 seconds? Yes, you got that right. 10 seconds. All with the help of some AI power in Microsoft Excel. Alright? So, let's go ahead and understand a magical function that Excel has to offer. For this problem, you have Microsoft Excel's optical character recognition or OCR technology entering into the picture. Microsoft Excel has a technology called as optical character recognition in the form of a function, and that function is called data from picture. And with the help of this data from picture, you can actually get data automatically with the help of Microsoft Excel into your Excel file without even manually writing anything. So let's go ahead and see how this particular function kicks the door of this problem. I'm going to go to Microsoft Excel, and again guys, everything that I'm about to show you, because I have Office 365, I have it offline. If you don't have Office 365, you will not be having it offline. But don't worry, I will show you how to do it online for free, and then how you can download it for free as well. Alright, so wait for it. But before that, let me show you that function. So guys, right here, I will have to, in order to use this data from picture function, go to the data tab in Microsoft Excel, where I have something called as from picture. This is available only in Office 365. So right here I have data from picture. Now, all I have to do is click on from picture, and I can select a file or a picture, a JPEG, PNG, any kind of file from my laptop. So for example, if I go to data from picture and click on this option called as picture from file, I can go to any part of my entire laptop and simply select an image. As you can see right here, I have saved that WhatsApp image and just given it a name and called it enter this data.png. All I have to do is select this file or this picture and click on insert. And the moment I do that, I want you all to count from 10 to 0. I told you it will take you 10 seconds, correct? See this. The moment I click on insert, I want you all to have a countdown in your mind. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, that's it. 5 seconds. Not even 10 seconds. Just 5 seconds. And as you can see, right here, it has completely scanned the entire picture and has completely given you the data that on the click of a button you can insert in Microsoft Excel. Now you have two options here, insert data and review. So a lot of times if the image quality is not very good, sometimes Excel will require your help to just review a few of the answers. It's not that it is wrong, but it wants you to double check it. So for example, anything that is highlighted in red color, you can review it and double check once. To do that, I can click on the review button. The moment I click on the review button, I can review all the 7 items that require any kind of review. So here I have January. Is it entered correctly? Yes, it is. So yes, I will accept it. If it is not correct, I can go here and change it to whatever is the correct answer. Alright? But here, because it is correct, I will click on accept. Then we have 2354. Even that is correct. So I will click on the accept button. Then 1996 also correct. 6521 also correct. 6095 also correct. June, JUN, perfect. And finally, July is also correct. So everything was correct. We just had to double check it once. And now I'm done. That's it. That's literally all I had to do. Now I can go ahead and insert my data and see what happens. I can click on insert data. Again, I can click on insert data and boom, there you go. Your entire data is right here in front of you, right from month year as the title, all the years as you can see, all the months as well, the total, and even all the values the way it is supposed to be without you even typing a single digit whatsoever. How many of you all at this point feel like automated data entry has just made any kind of manual data entry from today onwards completely redundant? Have you at least saved those 2-3 hours of manual data entry and made it reduced to just a few seconds? How easy was this? Right? Simple. All you have to do is select the image and you have Microsoft Excel doing its AI magic. Alright? Sir, what if it is not in order? Absolutely okay. For example, if your data was 2018, then 14, then 16, it would still enter that because it is just scanning the image. The sequence does not matter. And not just that, guys, along with it, alright? You can do this in Office 365, but if you don't have it, let me show you how you can do it for free also. So, right here in my browser, I have logged into office.com website, as you can see. Now, as I told you, my team has been sending multiple reminders for you to have your Office 365 account created. If you don't have it, you can do it after the workshop, no problem. But if you have it, you can simply go to office.com. I'm sending you the link as well. Sign in to your account. And when you do, you will see a similar screen like this, where you have the option to open a workbook. So for example, if you click on workbook like this, alright, it will open up a Microsoft Excel online workbook, alright? And once it does, I clicked on it twice, I guess. Let me just close one. There you go. Now that you have it, you will have the same function for free right here. So if you go to data, you have data from picture. The only difference is the online version, because it is online and free, will take 4 to 8 minutes and not few seconds. But if you're okay with that, you can do it for absolutely free. So you can go here, click on data from picture, you wait for a few minutes, and once it is done, you can go to file. Once it is done, you can go to file and save the file offline. So you can go to file, save as, and download a copy for offline use. So this is a very simple way to use the online free version in order to use the data from picture functionality. Alright? So this is what we have learned at the very beginning. How to use Microsoft Excel's OCR, optical character recognition, or data from picture functionality. Now guys, let's have a look at some modern Microsoft Office formulas. How many of you all here use VLOOKUP on a regular basis in Microsoft Excel, or just have heard about the formula which is called VLOOKUP formula? Drop in a yes if you have heard about or you have used the VLOOKUP formula. Have you? Okay, I see a lot of people saying yes. Alright. Yes, a lot. And even if you haven't, do not worry, because we are going to learn something which is 10 times better. Alright? Now guys, one of the most common formulas and one of the most important formulas according to a lot of Excel users in Microsoft Excel is the VLOOKUP formula. But what if I told you VLOOKUP formula was actually introduced in Microsoft Excel in 1985? Can you imagine that? 1985. That's more than what? 35 years ago? More than that. Now, imagine using a formula which was not having any kind of update for 35 years. Shouldn't we move to some better formulas? We should, right? So, let us go ahead and understand how to go beyond your traditional VLOOKUP formula and how to use much better modern Microsoft Excel formulas made for 2023 to work 10 times faster. Now, why do we even require modern formulas? Let's understand that, right? Have a look at this. Imagine this, alright? So guys, let's say, right here I have some data. I have the data in 3 columns. So I have the data of my state. So every customer that I have is coming from a particular state. So we have the state mentioned right here. Then we have the customer name mentioned in the B column, and then we have the revenue that we have generated. from that customer in the C column. Every row of data is one order or one transaction. So this is the data that we have. If you want to download this data as well for yourself, all you have to do is go to the link which I have given to you right now once again in the Zoom chat. And on this link, under the section Dynamic Office 365 Filter Formula, you will be seeing an Excel data download link. For your convenience, I'm simply copying it and sending it in the Zoom chat as well. So you can go ahead and click on it as well. Anyone joining in from mobile, you can do this later. For laptop people who have Office 365 or are using the online version, please make sure to download it as well. Alright? So, now that we have this downloaded and we know what data we are working with, what I want to do for my work is, I want to have a simple system where I want to find all the customers and their revenue from the state which I mentioned in the blue cell. So whatever I mentioned in this blue colored cell, for that state, I want all my customers, not one, not the first, not the last, not the middle, all my customers, the list of all my customers. How do I do that, right? Now, the most common answer that people will give me is, sir, use VLOOKUP. So let me show you what is the problem with VLOOKUP, my friend. Have a look at this. If you try to use VLOOKUP, there are two problems. The first problem, if you try to use VLOOKUP, VLOOKUP will only give you one answer at a time. So for example, if you want multiple answers for state, customer name, revenue, everything, you would have to write individual VLOOKUP formula, as you can see. Imagine the frustration of writing so many VLOOKUP formulas one by one. And that's not even the biggest problem. The biggest problem is, no matter what you do, no matter how many times you write a formula, VLOOKUP will only give you the first answer, not all the answers. So what do I mean by that? Guys, for example, for Punjab we have Rahul Shah also. In Punjab we have a customer called as Kansi Nagori. For Punjab we have Riya Sanghvi also. And then we have, as you can see, Crystal Shah also, and so on. Correct? So we don't have only one customer. When it comes to VLOOKUP, there is no way you can get the second, third, fourth customer at all. And that's a big problem. So we have two problems because of which VLOOKUP option number one, absolutely not to use. Alright? So all those people who know VLOOKUP, you know what is the problem with it now. And those people who do not know VLOOKUP, you are even luckier because you are going to directly learn something which is much better. Now, the second most common answer that you would be giving me is, sir, why to use a formula? Why can't we go and filter our data? Okay, valid. Let me show you what happens. Guys, imagine if you want to filter your data. For example, I will go to data, apply a filter. Now I will go and only select the state of Punjab. So I get all my answers for only Punjab. Then I can go here and copy it. Control C, copy. Go here, Control V, paste. Do I get the answer? Yes, I get the answer. As you can see, all Punjab customers and revenue are in front of me. I get the answer. So what is the problem with it? The problem here is, in the future, my friend, what if you go from Punjab to Kerala? What will happen then? Do you think your answer that you have copy pasted will change? Let's see. As you can see, it is still Punjab. You know why? Because you copy pasted the answer. You did not kind of make it dynamic or interactive. So now what do you have to do? Again, manually go, apply filter, remove everything, select Kerala, copy paste. Tomorrow if I want to go and select Maharashtra, again go, again apply filter and do the same process once again. Who wants to do that? It becomes so frustrating as well, don't you think so? So, if you try to do this with the help of the filter manually method, it is again not the best solution. Guys, before we move on to the best solution for this problem that I'm pretty sure you would have to face on a very regular basis. How many of y'all, I want y'all to drop in a yes in the chat if you are clear with why option number 1 and option number 2 cannot be used. Is everyone clear with this, guys? Before I move on to the answer, yes? Simple to understand? Perfect. Chalo. On that note, guys, let us go ahead and look at the solution. So, because we have so many different problems with traditional formulas in Microsoft Excel, Microsoft obviously has noticed it, and it has come up with some amazing modern office formulas. What am I talking about? I am talking about a whole stack of new amazing formulas. Enter Microsoft Excel's latest filter formula, and we are going to learn how to use it in Office 365 because it is only available in Office 365. I will show you how to use it offline, online, both. Alright, so wait for it. There are multiple formulas introduced by Microsoft Excel like unique, sort by, minifs, filter, vstack, hstack, toCall, drop, take, xlookup, and many more. We are going to learn one of the best formulas out of it, which is called the filter formula. In fact, as you can see, there are so many formulas introduced in Microsoft Excel. Let's go ahead and look at the filter formula. Okay? Now guys, filter formula is going to allow you to filter your data according to a condition such as the state has to be equal to Punjab and make the answer dynamic. What does dynamic mean? Very simple. In the future, if you change Punjab to Kerala, Gujarat, Maharashtra, your answer will also change. Let me show you how. If I go here, okay, and I want you all to first learn, I will give you all time to practice also. Wait for it. I will go here and I will simply say is equal to filter, F-I-L-T-E-R. Now you will have two formulas here, as you can see, filter and filter XML. Filter XML is a wrong formula. It's a very different formula. You do not have to use it. Filter formula is the new formula. Just filter. If you don't have it, wait for it. I will show it to you how to use it online. Wait. Alright? Here. I will go ahead and select the filter formula by double clicking on the formula. Now, in this formula, it will ask me three things. Array, include, and if empty. The last one is optional. So we actually have to enter only two things. Array and include. Let's understand them one by one. When it comes to array is nothing but Excel trying to ask you in a very fancy jumbo language, which is, can you tell me where is your entire data? That's it. Array means Excel asking you, where is your entire data? That's literally what it is doing. Alright? So, where is our entire data? Our entire data is from your Punjab all the way down. As you can see, all the way down till the last cell. There you go. All of this. Alright? So this is my entire data from A2 to C30. I will not select my header. Ask why? Because I already have it. I don't have to select it once again, obviously. Right? So that is why my data will start from Punjab and go all the way till the last cell of my data. That's it. Done. Comma. Then we move on to something called as include. Now include here is Microsoft Excel asking you, what is your filter? According to what do you want to include your answer? So what is our filter, our criteria? Our criteria here is that the state has to be Punjab. I only want my data if my state is equal to Punjab. That's it. So now what do I have to do? Here in the include part, I have to tell Excel, I only want my state equal to Punjab. That's it. How do I do that? Have a look at it. All I have to do is say my state column, that is my entire state column, from the first cell till the last cell, all of this is equal to Punjab. So we are basically telling Excel, my state, wherever it is equal to Punjab, only that will be my answer. So for example, right here, because it is equal to Punjab, this will be my answer. This also will be my answer. Then we will have Punjab here, so this will also be my answer. And now, if I close my bracket, and now if I hit enter, see what happens. By the way, I'm sending this formula for you to have a look at in the Zoom chat also. Alright? I will simply hit enter and have a look at this. Now I have every single answer from the state of Punjab, and this I guarantee you, I bet you, you have never seen happening in Microsoft Excel, which is one formula is now able to get you a total of, as you can see, 18 different answers. 6 answers in every single column having 3 columns. 18 answers, all with the help of one single formula. And this is the magic of the latest Microsoft Excel modern formulas. One formula getting the entire answer. And all I have to do is simply say is equal to filter, give my entire data from the first cell till the last one. That's it. And then give my criteria, which is the state column has to be equal to H1. That's it. And I get all my answers in front of me. How many of you all have found the filter formula to be at least 10 times better and actually easier as compared to the traditional VLOOKUP formula, which has so many different items to enter? Drop in a big yes in the chat. How many of you all found this to be better, useful and faster? Yes? Perfect. Super useful, sir. Perfect, guys. Let's go ahead and practice it now. Alright? Someone is asking what is H1? Guys, H1 is basically the cell where we will have our state. So whatever state's answer we want, we will give it an H1. That is what H1 is. Okay? So let's go ahead and practice this also. Guys, in order to practice this, as I told you, everyone who has created an account in office.com earlier, before the workshop started, for you guys, you can go to office.com and you can simply go, once you log into your account, you can simply click on workbook. When you do, you will have a workbook opened up just like this. Now what you need to do is, you need to copy the entire data. So how do you copy? Click on the A column header, that is A here. Click on it, hold your cursor and select everything. So let me just read the formula as well. There you go. I will select everything just like this. And now I will copy it. Control C, copy. Then I will go to my online workbook and paste it. To very quickly copy paste my entire data and use it online. Now I can go here and use my filter formula because it is available here. So for example, I can say is equal to filter. I will have the filter formula. My array will be my entire data from Punjab all the way till the last cell. Comma. Then we will have to say the state column has to be equal to. State column has to be equal to Punjab. Close the bracket, hit enter, and I get all my answers as you can see. And this is the formula that I have used. I'm sending it in the Zoom chat as well for you to have a look at. Alright? So all those people who have an office.com account, go ahead, complete it, and I want you all to tell me what is the following answer. Okay, so I want you all to give me an answer. I don't want you all to just apply the formula. Tell me what is the answer when you change Punjab to Delhi. Can you tell me all the customer names from Delhi? There will be 3 customers. Tell me the name of all 3 customers from Delhi. Chalo. Go ahead guys, the Zoom chat is open. Tell me all 3 customer names from Delhi. Tanvi Sharma, Bhumi Shah, Dipesh Shah. Guys, I see so many of you all. I think almost everyone has dropped in the answer in the first 5 seconds of me opening the chat. Wonderful going guys. You guys are filled with a lot of energy. I can see Ragini, Kaushik, Vijay Martis. I can see Kailash, Gudwani, Saurabh dropping the answer. That's sir. Wonderful. Perfect. I don't have filter, I can see filter XML. Everyone who does not have Office 365, obviously you won't have filter formula. In that case, you need to apply it online and then you can download the file offline as well. If you don't have an Office.com account, you can create it later. I will send you the tutorial once again on the WhatsApp group. Alright? Perfect. Is it case sensitive? The formula is not case sensitive, which means if you change Punjab to capital Punjab, that is everything in uppercase, your answer will still be there. So it is not case sensitive. Okay? Perfect. That's sir, alright. Sir, in case of OCR, can it be signed PO? Yes, absolutely. It can be. Okay? Done? Alright. Got it? Perfect. Thank you, found it. Perfect. Chalo. That's great. Sir, how does it know that H1 is Punjab? Because it is Microsoft Excel. Because you type H1, for example, if you say is equal to H1, that's it. It will know H1 is Punjab because that's how Microsoft Excel works. Alright? Chalo. Perfect. Cool. Alright guys, on that note, we have looked at how to use this filter formula in Microsoft Excel. And as I told you guys, in Microsoft Office 365, we have a total of more than 20 new formulas that are introduced. Now, let us go ahead and actually open up our email. So imagine this, alright? I want you to imagine this. Imagine that your boss is back. Your boss is back with some more work and your boss is not letting you enjoy your weekend, alright? And this is the email that your boss has sent you. So your boss has sent you an email which has the following subject. Need this urgent report. Now I don't know what urgent here we have, but let's find out, alright? We have the following body. I have sent you an Excel file with this email. And yes, we do have an Excel file, as you can see. Use the data to do the following in the next 5 minutes. It is urgent. Okay, so we have 5 minutes to do something that we have to find out, right? So what is it that we have to do? First of all, we have to create an Excel summary using charts that show important insights. So basically, we have to create some kind of Excel report, some kind of Excel summary with a lot of different charts which can show us insights. Okay. And second, we also have to find out our highest selling product. Okay, understood. Now, before we do anything, the one thing that we have to do obviously is understand what is this Excel file, correct? So, let us go ahead and first of all understand this. For all those people who have joined in late, this Excel file is the same as what you have right here in the Notion link. So if you don't have it, I'm sending it to you once again in the Zoom chat, alright? Now, in the same file, in the next worksheet, you will be having something called as, let me just delete this, you will be having something called as ITC sales data. And what do we have here? We have the data of a company called ITC, which is Indian Tobacco Company. Right, the company which makes Sunfeast biscuits, Yippee noodles, Bingo chips and all of that, right? So, we have the data of ITC, which also has, by the way, ITC hotels, right? So, we have the data of this company and we have different orders placed by our customers by this or for this company's products. So, we have the customer ID. So we have customers like DMart, Star Bazaar, Big Bazaar, JioMart, Reliance Fresh, all of that. Then we have the order ID. What is the ID of that particular order? Every row is one order, as you can see. Then we have the product which is sold in that order. It can be fruit juice, Savlon hand wash, Yippee noodles, we have Bingo potato chips and whatnot. Then we have the total quantity or units sold in that order, the date on which it was sold. So we have data from the 1st of January 2022 all the way till the last date of 2022. So we have 28th of December, but we are assuming that that is the entire year's data. Okay. Then we have